Hello there. This video has two versions, an English version and a Filipino version. You are now watching the English version. If you want to watch the Filipino version, check out the comment section for the link. In this video, we are going to discuss all the updated list of documents required to enter the Philippines for all types of passengers. We will discuss all documents for both Filipino and foreign nationals. Let's start with Filipino nationals. Filipino nationals include OFWs, non-OFWs, and dual citizens with proper documents. A negative test result is required from you. You can choose from either the 48 hours RT-PCR test or the 24 hours antigen test. The One Health Pass is required, as well as the Trace app. All OFWs and non-OFWs need their Philippine passports. Dual citizens must have their foreign passports valid for at least 6 months. They shall also bring with them either a valid Philippine passport or their dual citizenship document to prove their Filipino citizenship. All Filipino nationals, whether OFWs, non-OFWs, or dual citizens with valid documents, do not need a travel insurance. Likewise, they don't need a return ticket. Fully vaccinated passengers are exempted from hotel quarantine in the Philippines. Unvaccinated OFWs have to undergo hotel quarantine, paid for by the OWA. However, unvaccinated non-OFWs and dual citizens are required to have a confirmed hotel booking for 6 days. Now let's go to foreign nationals. First category is foreign nationals who are eligible to the Balikbayan privilege. They are former Filipinos and EO 408 nationals who are legally affiliated to a Filipino citizen. Second category is visa-free nationals. These are nationals under EO 408 list plus holders of Hong Kong and Macau passports. We will provide the link to this list in the comment section. Third category is restricted nationals. This category requires a visa before boarding their flight to the Philippines. All these three categories need either a negative 24-hour antigen test or a negative 48-hour RT-PCR test. They also need the One Health Pass QR code. The Trace app is also required. For Balikbayan eligible passengers, you must bring your foreign passport that is valid for at least 6 months. If you are a former Filipino, you must prove your Filipino roots by showing either an old Philippine passport or a PSA birth certificate. If you are a spouse or a child of a Filipino or former Filipino, you must bring proof of your affiliation with them. When you arrive in the Philippines, you will be given an initial visa of 1 year, which you can extend. Visa-free nationals who are entering the Philippines by themselves will be given 30-day visa on arrival. Hong Kong and Macau passport holders will be given 14-day visa. Nationals of Brazil and Israel will be given 59-day visa. Restricted nationals who are not married to a Filipino citizen or who are not children of Filipino citizens need to apply for a 9A visa and get an EED or entry exemption document from the Philippine Foreign Post in their country. Note that foreign nationals entering the country visa-free requires a travel insurance. If you will enter with a 9A visa with EED, you do not need a travel insurance. Next, all arriving passengers who are eligible to the Balikbayan privilege, whether Filipino or foreign nationals, do not need a return ticket. If you are a foreign national entering visa-free, or a restricted national with a valid visa, you need a return ticket. Next, all foreign nationals who wish to enter the Philippines will have to be fully vaccinated with accepted vaccination certificates. Otherwise, you will not be allowed to enter the country. There is some exemption on minor children which we will discuss in a bit. The last category to discuss is foreign nationals entering with specific visas. First category, foreign nationals who will be entering with a 9A visa with notation. These are spouses or children of Filipino nationals, traveling alone or with a Filipino national. Second is foreign nationals who will be entering with their 9A visa with EED, which we discussed earlier. And third is foreign nationals entering with visas other than the 9A. All these three categories need either a negative 24-hour antigen test or a negative 48-hour RT-PCR test. They also need the One Health Pass QR code. The Trace app is also required. All foreign nationals must bring their foreign passports valid for at least 6 months before their arrival in the Philippines. And of course their visas. All foreign nationals who are entering with a 9A visa and just a notation are required to secure a travel insurance. However, if you are entering with a 9A visa with ED, or any types of visa other than the 9A visa, you do not need a travel insurance. All those who will enter with a 9A visa need a return ticket. On the other hand, those entering with any types of visa, other than the 9A visa, do not need a return ticket. All foreign nationals who wish to enter the Philippines will have to be fully vaccinated and must present a valid and accepted vaccination certificate. Otherwise, they will not be allowed to enter the country. Here is the exemption for minor children. Unvaccinated foreign children who will be traveling with a Filipino national parent and who are 12 to 17 years old will need to undergo 5 days facility-based quarantine and must be accompanied by their Filipino parent. The unvaccinated minors who are 11 years old and below will follow the protocol of their parent. Regardless of the child's vaccination status, if the parents are fully vaccinated, then the child will also go directly home. For dual citizens who wish to enter the country as a Filipino citizen, you must bring your proof of being a Filipino citizen. Either your valid Philippines passport or your document of dual citizenship. The difference is that, if you will enter as a Filipino citizen, you do not need a travel insurance. Now if you do not have any of those documents, you can still enter the country and still be eligible to the Balikbayan privilege. However, you will need to secure a travel insurance. A question from dual citizens: which passport must be shown? Say for an example, you are a dual citizen of the USA and the Philippines. At the check-in before departing your country of origin, you have 2 options. Either you show both your foreign passport and Philippines passport, or you show your foreign passport and your dual citizenship document. When you arrive in the Philippines, your 2 options remain the same. Either show both your foreign and Philippines passport or your foreign passport plus your dual citizenship document. If you show both passports, then both passports will have the arrival stamps. In such a case, when you depart the Philippines back to USA, you must also show both your passports so you'd get both passports have the departure stamp. Upon arrival in the USA, you only need your US passport. Thanks for watching. If you find this information helpful, please like this video. We also appreciate your comments and feedback. Consider to subscribe to get to see more updates like these. See you on the next update and have a safe flight to the Philippines.